If you look at the way that we've industrialized as a society, that's what we've chosen to do with our waste in large part, is put it into streams. The majority of the land area out here is paved over with concrete and asphalt and buildings' rooftops. And so instead of all the stormwater flowing through the woods and the forest and then slowly making it into a stream, it's really rushing off the developed areas out here rapidly with a ton of litter. And this is unfortunately really common for urban streams throughout the Birmingham area.
The trash that starts here breaks up into smaller and smaller pieces and enters fish tissue, which people then consume. And so the microplastics, the shredded up pieces of plastic that results from the moving water, really has the opportunity to go everywhere on Earth. And scientists are now finding microplastics in fish in the deepest trenches in the ocean, which really underscores what a significant problem this is.
Well, all anyone needs to do is drive down the interstate and see what a problem that we have with trash. Everything you drop on the ground, in your yard, in the parking lot of a shopping center, no matter where you are, anything that does not end up in a trash can becomes litter. And ultimately, once we have a rain event, it flows with the stormwater down into our watershed. So people don't often equate that everything that they drop on the ground ends up in the water. And that's why it's so critical that we make sure people understand you should not litter. Freshwater Land Trust is a local nonprofit based in Birmingham that conserves land throughout central Alabama in order to protect our watershed, and we also build trails in Jefferson County. The name of the project is the Project Litter Getter Initiative, and we formed a relationship with other partners to protect the two biodiverse watersheds in our area, which are the Cahaba River and the Black Warrior River. As part of the Litter Getter Initiative, we installed trash collection devices in those two watersheds. As of today, we have 10 litter getters throughout the county. And in our first year alone, we collected over 2,500 pounds of trash, 1 ton, from those two watersheds.
So what's really interesting about water is it would accumulate. You know, the litter in the Pacific came from upstream. And so by finding these smaller creeks and attacking the litter at those points, all of our water ends up in Mobile Bay in the Gulf of Mexico. On top of the litter getters, we have several other products and methods with tactical cleanups to work and look at it more of a tactical approach throughout the watershed, not just traps.
Hi, I'm Mary Walker. I'm the EPA Region 4 Administrator. I think it's great to see these projects move upstream because the source of our trash is very often upstream, and so we can make a meaningful impact on marine debris and on aquatic trash here in Birmingham. You know, when you're walking down the street, you may see a straw or a bag, but it sort of sometimes escapes our attention how all of this really does build up. I think it always makes me conscious in seeing these projects. Each of us can really, just by managing our own personal waste, make a real significant and concrete difference in our environment.
We can do better than this. It's an absolute mess out here. These beautiful little streams that are the last vestiges of what remains that was natural before everything got developed should be a clean, peaceful place for everybody in Birmingham to come and experience nature. But unfortunately, the trash takes away from that.
When trash is a problem here, but what we're trying to do is change the culture, change the way people think about trash. Any chance we get to educate someone and tell them about the importance of keeping their trash in their car, the importance of waiting till they get somewhere to properly dispose of it, or even the importance of putting the lid on their trash can. Other than the trash, this is a pretty beautiful location. We want to have all our creeks and streams in Birmingham to be used as a resource and not a liability.
We would like to make all of our watersheds clean enough that people can engage in any kind of recreational activity, whether it's swimming, whether it's playing in a creek, and they can do so and feel safe and comfortable.